and then you're practically to what, Quince Road.
Where it used to stop years ago in light.
That's where they have it proposed on this map.
Yeah. Oh, and they think they're gonna get another exit off the toll road.
That's not gonna happen.
They still think it is,
It ain't gonna
and they're
happen
still
because
spending
I know
money.
from higher up that is not going to happen.
Well, they're just like this thing with the railroad, though. They know they can't put a South Shore station in New Carlisle, but they're gonna waste a couple $1 million studying. Maybe they'll get this exit off the toll road, they probably won't. But they'll still spend several $1 million studying it. The highway garage, is there on, was it Strawberry? Strawberry? Okay, right, and right now we have 6 highway garages. I mentioned earlier that he got rid of 20 or 30 workers in the last couple of years. Putting them people out of work made their family suffer. He also makes all the citizens suffer because all the workers are not plowing snow, are not salting, are not mowing the roads like they used to.
No.
Well, so now another Castelli plan is to close the 3 highway garages and close the 6 highway garages and build 3 brand new ones at a cost of $25 million.
Right.
So he's just got all these grandiose plans of all kinds of money that we don't have. So what does he do? Sign more bonds and more debt. More bonds and more debt. We were in bond forever. I've been bonded.
Well, Shalio claims that he's using TIF. This is all from the TIF district from where I am.
Okay, that's property tax money. Okay, I'd rather that money fund the Bendix Woods. I'd rather that money fund the county police. I'd rather that money fight lead poisoning. That money could do a lot better things than pay somebody to study something that doesn't need studying. Just doesn't need studying. It's
What's
all.
the interest on that now? 6?
It's probably just gonna keep going with the, Bush's, Trump's tariffs, Reagan, I'm getting one of them right.
All the same.
Whatever, they're all the same, thank you. They're, with these tariffs, everything's going up. That's just a fact, except the value of our farmers' food. Our farmers are struggling. And, as far as I can figure it out, they just don't like people having jobs and an income. Because if you have everybody has a job and an income, then they gotta be a little nicer to the worker or accept the worker having problems. But when there's a lot of unemployment, not only do they make a lot of money on the interest, they can say, you know what, shut up your mouth, you're a troublemaker, we fire you because we've got 10 people to take your job.
Sorry.
So, they like high prices, they like inflation, they like beating people down. Anybody ever see this? It's a pretty good older movie. It's kind of a sci-fi movie. It was Fifth Element.
Yes.
I saw it again the other day. Near the beginning of the movie, they go to the bad guy who's got that funny plastic hat, and they say, workers are causing trouble. There's 5,000 of them rioting and striking. What should we do, boss? He goes, fire 10,000 people. But there's only 5,000 rioting and striking. He goes, if you fire 10,000 people, everybody else will shut their mouth and get in line and do their job, and there won't be no more strikes. And unfortunately, that's kind of the mentality that goes on, whether it's Washington, D.C., Indianapolis, or the county city building. It's great you've been organizing. It's great you've been staying organized. You've got 5 weeks and about 4 days. You got till October 9th to make sure everybody's registered. You got a teenager living in your house who, he's never or she's never been old enough. Maybe this is the year they're old enough. Historically, this has been a Democratic seat. And I'm not 100% against Republicans. I got a lot of Republican friends who are good Republicans. Like in Allen County and Fort Wayne. They usually win in Allen County, so good Republicans run for office there. And they do a pretty decent job. But usually here Democrats win. So when a Republican gets in, it's not the cream of the crop. I mean, the guy's, I think, an aide at a daycare center. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with being an aide at a daycare center. But I'm an accountant. Other people have various skills, better skills to bring to the table when we're talking about managing a fund that's going to be nearly $150 million a year, nearly 1,400 county employees. That's a big corporation. 1,400 employees, $150 million a year, that's big potatoes.
one more note. I'm sorry, I was just at the meeting last week. And if it-
Thursday night,
Yes.
I couldn't go, I was at a Farm Bureau meeting, but I know Tim and Bobby.
Yeah, no, we missed that.
You were there Thursday, weren't you in New Carlisle at the library?
Yeah.
He was there.
Do you remember seeing me there?
I maybe,
Come
yeah, no,
in,
I think so.
And
yeah.
everyone's like, uh-oh, she's here.
Yeah.
I was at a Farm Bureau meeting, and I was with several people at that meeting before and after, but please, go ahead.
But Shelley, I was thinking, is he doesn't care about people riding that South Shore. He is worried about the freight.
Yes.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, that's the new
They don't
concept.
care anything about Ardmore. They want to. You guys will become what we are going to become if his plan goes through, or their plan goes through.
Their plan that he's promoting is the Chamber of Commerce plan, is unfortunately the Republican plan,
Right.
and which is rubber stamped and controlled by the Chamber of Commerce through Commissioner Costelli and the Board of Commissioners. If the Board of Commissioners were to change, I would probably hopefully not get outvoted 2-1 anymore. Okay, that means Mr. Shalley, where he's giving orders, you march that way and you do this to the people of New Carlisle, you do this to get the airport project going, he'll be told, no, don't do that, or he'll be replaced.
And one other quick note, sorry. As he was sitting down a little ways, Shalio, Mr. Jim Masters, who's a very good attorney, he's like a bulldog. I've known him many, many years, was sitting right next to him, and I was down a couple of seats. Shalio, the whole time anyone made a comment, did you hear
Oh, yeah,
that?
he got it, yeah.
Smirked and laughed and made rude gestures the whole entire time.
Who was that? Who did
Somebody gave it to him.
Who did that?
Shalio.
Shalio does that. And for those who remember that name, his father was John Shalio, who ran the airport for about 30 years.
Right.
He was the highest paid non-elected employee in the city.
He was an attorney
County.
for Mishawaka for many years.
And Jim Masters is a great attorney. I believe he was Kenny Houston's attorney
Yes.
in the whole fiasco of the eminent domain lawsuit. And he often is one of the few attorneys brave enough to take on government.
I don't know how he could stand there or sit there the whole time. I mean, I was sitting a few rows away, or just a few seats away, and I wanted to get up and slap him, because he was so disrespectful.
He is terribly
to
rude.
everyone.
He-
Didn't matter who you were, if you're a man, woman, young or old. He did not care.
I find him to be an embarrassment when he's supposed to be representing me, but I don't have a choice. I can't get rid of him, and I can't put him in his place, because, again, I don't run that show. I'm outvoted 2-1. I can't stop him. I can't control him. I'd love to, because I just know it's wrong. Even if he doesn't like what they're saying, he should be respectful,
He's not.
you know? And in some cases, if you think back, some of the people that have been here for many decades, you might say to yourself, aren't these the same plans his dad had 20, 30 years ago? And now he's gonna fulfill his daddy's legacy,
I was told.
just like George Bush Jr.
I was also told the reason why he got nominated is because that family has a great history of planning.
Well, I don't know if they have a great history of planning. They really got a great history of living on the system.
Yes.
You know, his father for decades, and I like his dad, don't get me wrong. And Bill, I mean, before this, he was a deputy prosecutor. Before that, he was a city controller, and that for South Bend. And before that, he was a city controller for Mishawaka, which made him best friends with Jeff Ray. They worked for the city planners together.